So today, I want to share with you a couple of reasons why God allows us to suffer pain. Pain, real pain. We were a couple of years ago in Baltimore. And sometimes the reason why God allows us to suffer pain is absolutely a mystery. I wish I could tell you why God allowed a little kid, a little child, to go home early with a lingering illness. I wish I could tell you why God allowed Graham Staines, who was such a fruitful ministry, why his ministry had to be cut short and to be taken to heaven when he was only 50 years old and doing an amazing work in Orissa. I wish we have the answers, but we don't. We don't have the answers. And all-knowing, wonderful God does. We see only a part. We see only as in a mirror dimly. But he sees it all. And sometimes before his sovereignty, before him, we have to stand and say, God, though you take everything away from me, yet I will worship you. Lord, you gave to me, you blessed me, and now I just give it back to you. I don't understand, like Job said, but I worship you. I cannot tell you the pain that a family very dear to us up in Maine or Massachusetts suffered. 4 young teenagers returning back from a youth ministry. They had a fantastic week of youth ministry. 4 or 5 young teenagers driving home, hit some ice, swerved out of control, the car. 2 young boys, Bible college students, thrown out of the car, died on the spot. The boy who was driving was a pastor's son. He didn't die, but 2 of his best friends were killed. Pastor Shallow was in Europe at that time, called home. This is what has happened. Across the ministries, people came forward. And every teenager that was there in that room, and every person there, was the question and answer was, why? Why did this happen? And so today I hope to give you some biblical answers. I hope to give you a little glimpse that God knows. One thing that happened, amazingly that happened, one of the boys, his father was far away from the Lord. His father, over 50, 60 years old, was far away from the Lord. His mom was a beautiful Christian. His dad didn't. But after his son's death, his father turned to Jesus. And many went to Bible school. A foundation was started in that young boy's name, Mantle of Flame, or Joey LaFlame. And today, that foundation is helping support young students who go to Bible school. We don't understand everything. And sometimes, let me give you the first reason why God allows suffering. It's just because to show us that we're human. It's a very simple reason, but we're human. Sometimes we think we're God's children. We deserve all the material blessings. We deserve all the health. We deserve all the blessings. And God says, no, I want you to remind you of your humanness. When 9/11 happened, 3,000 people were killed. We saw the stories, and among them were Christians. There was a lot of non-Christians, but among them Christians. And sometimes when disasters happen, as it happens in Japan, and what happens in Libya, you can mark it down. Among them are Christians too. And you see, we must avoid the error of two different theologies. Number one is when something really bad happens to us, there's something wrong with the teacher, the drill sergeant. He's cruel, because God is not cruel. And the second error of theology is, I'm in a battle, yes, but I can never be wounded. I can never be hurt. I can never have anything serious happen to me. And if we live in these 2 false errors of thinking, well, we really are not thinking biblically. God never promises us a safe passage. He promises us strength in the passage. You better understand that.